Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Wildfire Side Chats podcast. I am your host, Michelle.
I am also your host, Alex.
I am also your host, Zach, and we are several slightly educated high schoolers having conversations about environmental conservation.
Boom.
Best intro ever. Let's
This is
get it.
literally like the best
Yeah.
bars. You should employ me at alexanderhost@gmail.com .org.com.
Yes.
You gotta hit him with a triple. Employ me for bars, for rap music.
Yep. We only make the best lyrics around here.
Yeah.
Today's episode, we did water first time. Now we're doing the ground, the earth itself, our land.
Yep. There's only two things.
Yep, the place in
Land and
which
water.
we live, shit, and eat. All at once.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Booga booga.
Whoa!
No, it's been over a minute since the podcast started. It'll be fine.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that happens on the land, which is usually actually, I don't know if you knew this, where people mostly walk and travel. Although the air seems to be getting more and more popular as more and more people are hatching into birds. But
That's true.
true, it's a constant rise. Although that's a subject that we'll save for another time.
Yeah, it's a very strange thing. People are turning into kenkus.
Oh my God, Kenkus from Dungeons and or Dragons. Damn.
Mhm.
Reference. Anyways.
Yes. For our first foray into the land, I'm going to talk about something that's very close to home.
Oh.
Wildfires.
Yep, I freaking
Yep.
knew it. What did I tell you? What I didn't say much, but
You did- you
what
literally
did
said
What
nothing.
did I tell
I
you?
don't think you told us anything.
I called it. Okay, I even bet 12 cents
Okay.
and 4 quarters.
So if the four people watching this didn't pick it up last time, we are from California.
You. Zach, what the fuck? I mean, what the hell? That just.
Doxed.
Oh no. Oh, whatever. Yeah, we live in we're from the Fornias.
Yeah,
That's
we're
the
from-
local name for it.
No, it's not.
Land of Bear.
Yeah, it is.
Land,
Oh yeah, the bear.
land of gay pride.
Yeah. It's mainly just our hometown. Bleep this out. Oregon.
Uh huh. Okay, so if you don't know, actually, you definitely know. In 2017 and 2018, there were these huge, like this amount of wildfires that happened in 2017, 2018. In 2018, 1.975 million acres of land burned.
Yeah. I remember hearing about that because my mom is super onto that onto just stuff that's local stuff in California and stuff, which is fine. But oh my God, like
It was kind of scary. I won't lie.
oh, it was scary, but
Yeah.
and I would always be constantly informed on the new stuff because she'd be talking about she's always talking about the current stuff in COVID too, but she was also during wildfire. She made sure she was worrying about fire season or when stuff would get too hot and stuff, and talking about all the stuff
honestly,
burned.
whenever August rolls around, I'm just waiting to hear news about a fire.
Which is super
Yeah.
cool for me because that's my birth month. So
Nice.
yay!
Yippee! And then in 2018 in here, 100 people died. At least they have been confirmed to have died, and about 24,000 structures were destroyed completely.
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh my God.
And and the 2017 one was not as bad, but still really bad.
Well, it was literally a wildfire that killed people.
Yeah.
So it's pretty bad.
Well, technically, it was 8 and 9,000 wildfires respectively.
Okay, fine, whatever. It was a lot of a lot of property damage. That's what.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
in the 2017 one, it was 1.5 million instead of 1.75.
Okay.
Instead of 1.975.
Oh, much better. We're
Yeah,
doing really good, guys.
Well, I mean, it's what is it? It's still only April. Only 131 acres have burned this year.
131.
Yeah,
Oh.
compared to over a million.
Okay, so that's not bad.
True, but you also have to recognize we haven't entered fire season yet.
Exactly. We're only a
Yeah.
third way into the year. So,
But yeah, it was. I remember distinctly. It was just this thick, like orangey smoke just was in the air where I live.
it was so, dude, it was scary
Yeah.
because you know when it would be happening when like, the light would turn orange and you'd smell the smoke and stuff. That smell has like stamped its way permanently into my memory.
Yeah.
Have either of you been to Coffee Park? I think that's what it's
No.
called.
No.
So that's one. So we went there. I think that's what it was, but it was whatever. It was this area. It was closer to Santa Rosa, so it makes sense. But we drove there. My mom drove my sister and I there just to see the absolute like just these charred, destroyed buildings and like all just like it was this whole neighborhood that was just flattened by the fire, and it was really surreal like looking at all that damage because obviously the gravity of something is and just the effectiveness of the detail,
Yeah.
all that stuff of a
Also,
situation is exponentially increased when you're actually there looking at it. So that was
Yeah.
fun
Also,
not
though,
escape.
shout out to that one guy who saved his house from being burned down because he left his sprinklers on when he left.
Oh my god! Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. Shout out
Oh
to
my
that
God.
guy.
Yeah.
Now, and if you don't know, we had these wildfires because for a long time we are in a drought. We've been receiving a lot less rainwater than usual
Yeah.
Yeah.
because it's been getting hotter over the years.
Right. Which hey, it all circles back to climate change.
Yep.
Keep it going, guys.
Yeah,
Let's shoot for 40.
Yeah, fun fact. Okay, we heard this like a couple months ago. The California wildfires in 2017, 2018, those two fires undid the past 30 years of environmental conservation in California.
Oh my god.
Just undid it
Oh my
completely.
God.
Yeah, that's so it kind of makes a cycle, I guess, from what it sounds like. It's like, well, okay, I don't know. The reason why I think that is because we, go into like greenhouse gases and stuff, and everyone's like, "Uh-oh, too many greenhouse gases." So then, 30 years of trying to get better, and then because of the stuff we already did, it circles back, and it's like, no. What are you even talking about?
Yeah.
What are you even talking about?
Okay, for the uninitiated, we should explain what a greenhouse gas is.
Oh, do we have to do? Hang on. Do
I mean, do you want to? I mean, I can just say,
Yeah.
because it's because a greenhouse gas is a gas that, when put into the atmosphere, contributes to the Earth's greenhouse, which is essentially this field, if you will, that keeps like heat in and doesn't let it out.
Yeah.
The more greenhouse
blanket.
and the more greenhouse gas is, the hotter it is. And
Right.
eventually, there's a point in which there's so much greenhouse gas that there's a runaway effect, and it can't stop itself, and it gets hotter and hotter until it's uninhabitable.
Which obviously greenhouse gases are important because if that
No,
layer
if
of
there
protection wasn't
Yeah, if there wasn't any, we would be frozen.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. On the other hand, you can probably see what's happening from a little too much CO2, which is
Yeah.
mostly coming from
Actually-
like factories and
Mhm.
like
And you're missing the big one: gasoline and like cars.
gasoline.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I didn't miss anything because I was in the middle of talking.
Well, shut up.
All right, fine. Screw you.
I love you.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, babe. Do you keep
Casual.
that?
Yes, because
do you keep that?
of course we're gonna keep that.
Sure.
That's
Alright,
funny.
sweet.
Why would we not?
Why not keep that?
True.
But yeah, gasoline is very, very bad for the environment in all stages of its life, from the drilling of the oil to make it, to the factories that make it, to cars putting it into the atmosphere. 'Cause it's highly flammable, it's highly toxic to breathe in, and it's made up of a lot of greenhouse gases.
Right.
And
Yeah.
it sucks because America is so car reliant.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
The
like
entire thing.
we are our entire society is built around having to drive to places.
Also, yeah.
Yeah.
And not only does that obviously generate lots of, burn a lot of gasoline and like, drive us further into this pit. It also creates these, if you like look at this, I just think this is interesting. If you look at because it has to do with like, destroying land to like, modernize our world.
Yeah, dude,
If you look
yeah.
at a
Yeah.
top view like map, it's like just these huge scars of parking lots and stuff. And the worst thing is that they're not even occupied. Like
No.
you have these huge
Yeah.
parking lots going for like miles. Probably not, but like you know what I mean.
Okay.
These huge parking lots that are just like
Give
empty, completely empty.
to give
Yeah.
some examples of like how big our parking lots are. You can land like a citizen plane in a parking lot. Like
Yeah.
the ones designed to
The
transport
one in front of
people.
McDonald's.
Also, if you go in like the Google Maps view of like Houston, Texas, or whatever, or Dallas,
Oh man.
it's hideous because there's like these 11-lane like highways just going all over like the city,
Oh my god.
and that's just
Yeah.
kind of gross.
I mean, I think that we're missing out big time on the public transport
Yeah.
industry. Big time. We could save a lot of fuel.
Mm-hmm.
We could not have to absolutely destroy every last bit of our world to
Mhm.
replace it with concrete to get around.
Sure.
And also, if the more funds that we put into it, the better quality it'll become. So obviously, a lot of people don't like
Yeah.
public transport because it's crowded and disease, and
Well,
it's
okay, but here's the thing. It's just that our public transport is bad. It's not like that in like European countries.
exactly.
And the
I-
thing is,
Also,
a
yeah,
lot of
Michelle's talking.
like when people think about cars, think about freedom,
Right.
which was by design. It was designed to be, or at least like the advertising is designed to be like you're finally free to do what you want, and with that was also demonizing public transport as being like gross and disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you really like, if you ride transit a lot or like use public transport a lot, it's not that bad.
it's really
It
not
really isn't. It's not. I'd like to mention
like the buses here. They're
But
completely fine.
I've never taken the bus, but buses are swell. Buses are bueno. But I'd also like to mention I took a trip to England, which is more or at least England, and it was let's see, I think it was Birmingham, part of
Gross.
did I just get that completely wrong? Wait, hang on.
Birmingham.
No, I think we were in London, and there's a certain part of London that's like, oh my god, I completely forgot what it was called. It's not Birmingham. Why did I say Birmingham?
That's like the worst city in England.
I was in London. I was in a certain part. I think I was in a certain part of London that was like, oh my god, I forgot what it was called, and I just defaulted. That's hilarious. Anyways, there's these, they call it the Tube, and it's just equivalent to the New York subway, but it's like it just works. it just works really nicely.
Yeah.
It's fast, even though, like, yeah, there's parts of the day where like shit tons of people. I mean,
Well,
sorry,
yeah.
there's
Dude,
times
no,
of the day where
yeah.
schnuck tons of people get
the
on
London,
there. But
the London Underground is a very well designed railroad.
the worst part about it is the amount of strikes that they go on. Unless, am I thinking, is that the right place or is that France?
I don't know.
I don't know. But I've just heard that I think some European countries that are like prone to having like the underground public transport is prone to having strikes, which is
Yeah.
metal also. So
Okay, the one thing, and one big factor that we're forgetting here, the reason that we have such a car reliant society is also because it makes money.
true.
Makes
That's the main thing.
Makes so much money.
I mean, this whole goddamn country's built on money. Goddamn it!
Mm-hmm.
Being
Man.
like a
Yeah.
revolutionist.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah.
who do you think gives politicians money
Idiots.
trying to get
Cars.
more railroads? Or not railroads,
Lightning
more,
McQueen.
like, roads.
Um.
and
The-
funds the, like, construction of roads.
The people who profit off of
Those things.
the roads existing.
Exactly. The people
Makes
who
sense.
know that will burn more gas.
The people, yeah, the people that I forgot what I was gonna say, but yeah,
But
preach.
yes, there's a lot more that contributes to climate change than just like cars and gasoline. There's a
Of
lot
course.
of shit. For
Oh
example,
my god.
for example, the meat industry.
Oh my god.
Now I'm not gonna dock anyone for eating meat. I love meat, some good meat.
Unfortunately, I adore eating meat all the time.
But we have to,
Meat itself isn't the problem.
it's
Yeah.
it's not the meat itself. It's the way that we get the meat that is terrible for the
Grossly inhumane.
No, the reason part of it is that it's all like the farm space that they take up for like
Yeah.
growing like slaughter cattle or like livestock that puts like so much like nitrogen and CO2 into the air and the earth.
Yeah.
And like the factories that they actually make the meat in they're very inhumane for both the humans there and the animals, but also they also produce CO2 using their machines.
Yeah. The same thing I was talking about in the water thing. Like, doesn't matter how many singular people stop eating meat or, like, stop driving their cars or stuff like that to cut down their CO2 emission. The meat industry and other factories are going to
what's up?
completely fill the atmosphere that will destroy the atmosphere way more than a singular person.
And because that's the thing, like regular people don't actually like emit that much. It's
a real shame.
it's the corporations that emit like what 80% of like this stuff.
Yeah. We're told to cut down on our CO2 emission.
But not the corporations, apparently.
Exactly.
Which, okay, I do like those campaigns that people make to, like, get a bunch of, like, we got 1 million people to stop using plastic water bottles. That's fantastic. That's really good
Yeah.
because logically how it should work is that, the less people that are using a product, the less amount of that product that will be made. But it's gonna take, like, a lot of people to stop using that product for any production of it to go down, I feel. Like, to be fair,
Incredibly.
I don't know that for a fact, but I just kind of feel like it in trademark. that's my new thing. I just kind of feel like that makes sense, trademark. But
So, no,
Yeah.
but let's not say that people doing these things is like absolutely null.
no.
Oh,
my
yeah,
god.
no.
It's
It
super-
does
it's
make a
awesome.
small difference. Because like, I mean, all of us could use this in our lives because we are the most wasteful country in the world, the USA.
Yeah.
Like,
Which is Yeah.
Like we produce 268 million tons of waste a year.
Wait, what did you say last episode that we were like we were like actually compared to the rest of the world like low in something.
No, in terms of like um total waste produced, we are fairly low, but as a people, we live the most wasteful lives, if you will.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting how
like
that works.
like Americans about toss out 4.5 pounds of trash a day.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that honestly that checks out.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
we live a lot more luxurious lives, if you will, than any other country.
I
But,
guess
but
so.
because of that, we still
Yeah.
we produce. We waste less because we have the like society and the technology to be able to like actually properly deal with a lot of our trash. We're like
Yeah, we have the ability to.
we have the ability to
Yeah.
actually deal with our trash, unlike the poorer countries or like the third world countries who really can't.
Unfortunately.
But yeah, it's a sad day.
Yeah.
Multiple sad days, I would actually argue. In fact, I would say it's a sad, existence. But
Yeah.
Existence
mean-
can be sad sometimes.
Like,
Yeah.
we are living in a silent dystopia.
No,
I like to
That-
call it
that-
a boring dystopia.
it's
exactly. Like, it's not fun.
No,
It's not,
It's not like
It's not like an action movie.
it's not like it's not like we're living in cyberpunk.
yeah, it's not like
Yeah.
1984. You constantly see like Big Brother's face on the screen yelling at you to like hate and like conform with posters and stuff, and you have to like rebel. Nah, it's just kind of like, well, I don't really have a choice to do anything, so I'm just gonna continue eating Kit Kats.
Yeah. Like,
Hey, speaking of Kit Kats, I have a
Oh, man.
I have a thing here that talks about the impact on the climate that chocolate makes.
oh, okay.
Did you know it takes 10,000 liters of water to make a kilogram of chocolate?
Oh my god.
What?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, it takes 10,000 liters of water to make 2 pounds of chocolate.
Dude, imagine if we just stopped making and eating chocolate. That would like give us. That would what? Damn.
Plus, you also have to realize how like corrupt and bad the whole industry of chocolate itself is.
Oh yeah.
Because it uses like slave labor.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh,
child
yeah.
labor.
Mhm.
Like
And
all
child
of
labor.
that.
I say as the trail mix. I mean, it has M&Ms in it.
Yeah. Well,
They're cracking down on that, at least in America, where they're not gonna like fund or something. They're gonna punish the people who use those like farms.
Oh.
And some companies are saying not made using slave labor or that kind of stuff. It's still not good for the environment.
Yeah.
of
Well,
course.
also, they could, like, what's gonna stop them from just lying?
I mean, that is fair.
No, I mean,
trusting,
some laws.
companies don't find loopholes for that.
I know they find loopholes, but I feel like there's a certain point
Nest-
where there's no loopholes, and you're just like, okay, fine, we'll stop using slave and child
yeah,
labor.
but you have to like really crack down and like get on them for that to happen.
True.
Yeah.
Also,
I mean,
Oh.
Nestle Corp on their way to steal the well water of an African village for their chocolate.
oh my god.
yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
but they do be doing that.
Yep.
like, do you really think there's going to be laws that are going to cut down on the end goal for these companies? It's all about getting the cheapest labor
I mean,
for the most product.
these
Always has been.
these companies will do anything in their power to not like decrease their bottom line.
Yeah, so why do you think some of the most powerful people in America let a law like that pass?
Mm-hmm.
Money.
Yeah, money.
Yeah, we love money here.
Sadly, yeah.
That's essentially it. It's like well-being is all the way down.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of this is, I mean, it's all societal fundamental issues is
Yeah.
so why everything is starting to suck.
Yeah, I mentioned like the Nestle joke.
Oh yeah.
Okay, the African continent is like I don't want to say I feel bad for them because that may like evoke the wrong emotion.
Yeah.
But like they are screwed over.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like
Something very important.
Africa. Yeah.
Do you know what overcultivation is?
No,
Yeah.
I actually don't.
Okay, it's basically this is something that like European like colonizers like forced upon like Africans back in like the colonial days.
Oh
Where basically they would like like conquest like African tribes and whatnot, and they'd force them to like farm stuff, but they'd
Sure.
force them to farm a specific crop constantly. And if you farm like one crop in a single area like enough times, it will actually decrease, like it'll degrade the soil and make it less like valuable and
Oh.
fertile. And because of that, like hundreds of years of doing that, there's very little like actual fertile land left in Africa to like grow
my
good crops
God.
in.
Damn.
I mean, Africa was one of the most like resource wealthy countries
Yeah, not
in the
any of
entire
these countries.
world. Or
Yeah,
continent,
what?
or whatever.
It's continents.
Continent, yeah. But like, that's why so many colonizers came there. It was to take the resources.
hmm
The
Yep.
fact that, like, at wealth
I mean,
built
yeah.
every other society except their own.
hell, we're still doing it today.
Yeah,
Yep.
like it hasn't stopped. It turned from like gold to lithium, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, speaking of lithium, okay, because that's
Everyone-
like, okay,
Sorry.
like Tesla and Elon Musk will tell you like,
Oh.
oh, electric cars are like the way of the future. Yeah, you still have to mine the lithium to make the batteries for the electric car.
Okay, here's the
Yeah.
thing. I think in the very long run, I think I saw that it is on, if even with everything, the factory of making the batteries and mining, child labored and buying the freaking
Hey,
batteries and
Hey,
stuff.
listen, man. You know how popular Minecraft is. The children,
Yeah.
they yearn for the mines. The children yearn for the
I
mines.
mean, miners are
True.
called miners for a reason.
Oh my god! You just said that. Oh my god!
Okay, should that be cut from the?
No.
You do what you want with that.
I think that's
Do what
fun.
you will.
I think that's funny, to be honest.
Oh my god,
They're
no
called
way.
Not
miners for a
ad-
reason.
I'm not advocating for it. I'm just
No,
saying.
obviously none of us are,
No.
but
No.
coincidence?
I think not.
I think
I think that instead of going for like electric powered, you should work on hydrogen powered.
Hydrogen.
Oh yeah.
And there was research into hydrogen, like engines,
hmm
but somehow, mysteriously, the people researching that ended up dead.
Yeah. Nah, it really sucks that they all had a heart attack at the same exact time. In the
Yeah.
skull.
Also, another type of power that could also be used is nuclear.
Oh yeah,
Like that is a
nuclear,
bit
yeah.
more dangerous than hydrogen,
Yeah.
but it's been
dude.
proven to work.
Sorry, I just love
Yeah.
the idea of nuclear powered cars. Just going away with like a reactor in your car. Like,
See,
Yeah.
that'd
You
be
know.
awesome. And it's like, people like see nuclear energy and like nuclear power and get scared, but like that's the wrong way to think about it.
Yeah,
Because
honestly.
like, oh yeah,
I
like
mean-
sure, when nuclear power goes wrong, it really goes wrong.
Oh my god.
But that's
Yeah.
the thing. We have the safety implements in place to stop that from happening.
Although, I will say, in cars, it's a bad idea.
No,
I
in cars,
think
it's
in
a
cars,
terrible idea.
which is why we should get rid of all cars and replace them with trains.
Yeah.
Owned.
Like-
Nuclear trains.
Like, haven't
Or-
we been trying to like make a bullet train here for like the past 30 years or something like that?
yeah, well, they just
Yeah.
their budget is just $200, and they're really just trying to,
Yeah.
use that where they can.
Mm-hmm.
But you know,
Imagine how awesome that'd be though. Like leaving a
Oh.
train in like Los Angeles and ending up in like New York City in like 3 hours.
that would be sick.
I would love it if we did like a steampunk style thing.
Oh
where
yeah,
we only used like airships.
yeah, definitely. I don't know how good
Hindenburg
that'd be for the
2.0.
environment.
Speaking of Hindenburg,
But, yeah.
speaking of Hindenburg, did you see what happened to the new SpaceX rocket?
Oh my
Yeah.
god! Jesus Christ!
That
yeah.
that Elon is something else.
I feel it's so funny how like 20 years ago people were like, "Oh, this is the most smartest man ever. He's going to save the
Yeah.
world with awesome space." And then now it's literally it's just like, "Oh yeah, there goes like hundreds of millions of dollars. That's fine."
In 8 months of research,
Yeah.
Like,
You
I-
can't.
like
That
I
doesn't go back into the economy.
like yeah
It's just
like
gone.
like
yeah, exactly.
like I used to respect this man. Not anymore though.
I don't know. I never knew anything about him, and then I didn't really know anything about him, and then the rocket ship blew up.
See,
Yeah,
okay.
I don't like billionaires.
Me
That's
nei-
just
me
it.
neither.
Yeah,
Me-
that's the main thing. I don't like billionaires. I don't like rich people because I'm in the working class. If you handed me $10 billion, though, I'd be like, hell yeah,
Yeah.
I love rich people.
Yeah.
I know he
Well-
does cocaine all the time, but like,
Nah, he does like
did he really?
shit
do
we
that?
don't even know about.
Yeah, he made
made
like
his own
giga
drug.
cocaine.
Giga cocaine.
It's made out of the skulls of World War One.
He's doing blow off of robot ass.
That's what he takes a jet, like, $18 trillion jet to Area 51. Yeah.
And just rips like the fattest, like the purplest, like Caled grown, like dead souls of World War II, like dark evil pack.
He
Hitler
crushes
mix.
down the purple hearts in graves
Like
and like takes the powder and just
Creates programs cocaine. So he puts
into the
the
Matrix.
like the ones that he put his brain chips, like he put in monkeys, he puts that in the cocaine, and then he goes down there with like his like metal like circuit board straw.
Also funny that we brought this up. Like speaking of like war,
Yeah.
can we talk about how detrimental war is to the environment?
Oh yeah.
Sure. Yeah, we
Like-
can talk about that.
Like, like World War II, it left so much rubble and destroyed like vegetation and like chemical saturation behind in its wake. I believe we're like recovering artifacts from World War One and Two today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, as a side note, sorry, this is a cool thing. We can go back to, the awful things that happen, the awful, side effects of the wars. But, like, I think it's really cool when they find, like, these old, like, lunch, or, like, food boxes that they had of, like, package, Some of them would have, the British ones would have, like, a little thing of, like, tea and stuff, and then, like, sometimes it would be, like, really awful stuff, like hardtack. Just a brick of hardtack and then a note that says, haha, uh, I don't know about that one, but I think it's kind of cool. Just especially about how different countries do it too. Anyways, yeah.
No, that I don't know. That reminds me of something.
What?
There was this like YouTuber who like reviewed MREs, like that was his thing,
Yeah, I think my mom watches him.
and he would like do like different MREs from different countries, and he'd do ones that have been like preserved from like World War One or something.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
god.
And he does that, and he's like completely fine. But then the first time he tries a Chinese MRE, he disappears for 8 months.
What?
What?
He just stops uploading.
Whoa! What happened?
I don't know, but he just stopped uploading, and it was a modern Chinese MRE too. Wasn't that even that old?
Is he okay?
I don't know. I don't know his name, but he's
Okay.
probably fine. I hope he's fine.
He's probably a-okay.
Ugh.
But there's
But
I don't.
he's-
There's just something about that that's like really funny to me.
What I
Yeah.
have from Easter, and to you guys who can actually see this, it's this Peeps marshmallow
You.
chocolate pudding flavored Peeps.
So that's
I've
probably
never,
pretty good in my opinion.
I've never had Peeps before. I've heard that they're an acquired taste, a lot like alcohol and
They're
uh
they're sugar.
Joy Division. It's just sugar.
It's a very American taste.
Oh,
Here's the thing.
incredibly.
I don't. Oh, so I'm assuming it tastes like those oh,
It tastes
It
like
smells-
artificial sugar and color.
it tastes like colors. No,
Yeah.
it smells like those cupcake, those hot Hostess like cupcakes.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
I actually love those. I feel
Well,
like
Hostess makes
I just ate plastic after I eat them, but I feel guilty when I eat Hostess. But I was expecting them to be a lot more. I don't like marshmallow.
The what? What is wrong
You're
with
not
you?
I
like-
don't like marshmallow.
That's weird.
You're not gonna like.
You're definitely not gonna like that then.
Look at this.
They're
stupid
just
little
flavored
guy.
marshmallow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just flavored
It's a silly
marshmallow.
little goober.
Why is he looking? It advertises their face to be in the middle, and yet look at him. He's like looking away from me. I'm like,
Have advertised foods ever looked as good as the advertisement?
heroin.
Air.
Got you there. I don't want to eat this, but I will. I should really have some water ready to like.
I don't think it's gonna be that bad.
It's not that bad. It's just very American.
Like I like them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that tastes like ass.
Yeah. You don't know how fast I would destroy that pack.
Fun fact, or not so fun fact. This month, no, last month, in March of 2023,
Yeah, I
there
know.
were
Okay.
243 counted tornadoes.
Really?
Yeah, well,
Damn.
well, preliminary.
I'm out of touch. Damn.
Oh
243.
my god.
But where?
Midwest, probably.
Yeah.
So
Next
basically, what we're saying is that it doesn't matter.
door. No.
For us,
Yeah, for no, well, the middle of the
our wildfires are their tornadoes.
yeah, exactly.
True.
Like a Kansas person is not gonna care about a Californian wildfire.
oh, dude, they're
Yeah.
gonna be like good.
Yeah, honestly, like yeah, burn those liberals down.
Yeah. But I like 243 tornadoes across the world. I guess that makes sense because it's a
No,
it's a big
USA
ass.
specifically.
Oh,
Okay, so that's mildly worse. Seriously?
Yeah,
Damn.
but they're still in the counting stages. Though.
Well, yeah.
It's a preliminary thing, so it could be less than 243, but like
Oh.
that's like the amount that it could be up to.
yeah.
Damn. They're still counting in the past. It's crazy.
I know, right?
Oh, yeah, but so it's like an estimate. Yeah, that is
Dude,
that is insane.
tornadoes are scary. The idea of a tornado just scares me, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, can I be completely honest? There's a very small part of it that's actually like kind of funny. Hear me out, okay? Imagine there's like, let's just take a cow on a farm, for example, minding his business. Tornado comes in, just starts spinning around. This
Damn, it's
fat
windy.
cow just starts, witnesses every axis.
It's the movie Twister.
Yeah, oh my god.
Dang,
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they always do the cow with the tornado thing. But,
it's
like,
windy.
Yeah.
man, it's like, roof comes off the house. I think there's a slight breeze.
Would that be a milkshake?
Nah,
It's dying. But tornadoes are insanely scary. Having completely like no control over this literal natural disaster, well, quote unquote natural, because like, we like to
They're getting worse.
We'll see. Is there a bigger quantity? I know there's more of them are happening, but are they also getting more intense? Because I feel like that makes sense.
I believe so.
That would make sense.
Yeah, that is scary. Has California ever suffered a tornado?
I don't think
In
so.
history?
Maybe, but I don't think. I know we've had hurricanes before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're on the coast. I'm pretty sure on the coast it's hurricanes, and in inland where there isn't really coast, it's more hurricane or more tornadoes
Mm-hmm.
Or wildfires?
or wildfires. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's mainly wildfires, but
Mm-hmm. Also, was it Nevada specific? Like, Nevada, right? We've been there before.
Yeah.
yeah, I've never been there, but yeah, I
I've
know
been
that.
there. That I feel bad for like Nevada/Arizona, that area.
Yeah.
Because you might not have known this, but a part of like the reason that people live there is because the government was paid for like, hey, let's like send a bunch of people here.
Yeah.
And they sent this like geographer type guy to go out and like scout the land to see like how viable it is, like how many people could feasibly live there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, and he was like, this dam, this water river area that we have can support like 1 million people at the
Whoa.
most. And he's like, nah.
Yeah.
So they fired him and sent 10 million people there.
What?
Yeah, and that's why Nevada and like the desert states are in such a bad drought right now, because the river valley that they're reliant on literally cannot sustain them.
Wow. I mean-
Damn.
Jeez. I sure do love economics. I mean, that's what it is. It's economics. Like, how many people can we possibly fit in this box? 10. Actually, 5,000. So, that's really bad.
Mhm.
I never even considered that. I mean, overpopulation, right, of the people.
Mhm. I mean,
Yeah.
More people than there are ants.
I'm fairly confident that the Earth isn't suited to fit 8 billion people.
No, it's not.
I like to believe that people were a mistake, because scientifically, people are a mistake. It was a mutation, right? Mutations
Yeah.
always happen, and we accidentally came up with they accidentally came. I feel like
Well, by that logic,
it might be inevitable from trial and error that something comes along that actually does dominate the area, which we've seen that, right?
Yeah.
Dinosaurs lived a while. Lots of species have lived wild just because of their ability to sustain themselves. The traits that they've been given. Humans, comparatively to the rest of the history of the planet Earth, haven't been here for very long at all. In fact, we make up less than 1% of its history.
yeah.
But we accidentally came along, and we're like, oh, whoops, we can do whatever we want now because we have thumbs. And now there's a lot of things with thumbs.
A lot of bad now.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're clearing a lot of land for civilization.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Parking lots. Hey, loops back to parking lots. Clear a lot of land so that
It
we
does.
can have a parking lot the size of an airport in front of a
Yep,
McDonald's.
the lesson that we need to learn from this is that parking lots are the square root of evil.
True.
Uh,
Hey,
yeah.
hey, what shape are they? They're squares.
Hmm.
It literally.
Owning land is the problem. The fact
Yeah, the idea of owning land is kind of dumb.
the fact that one person can decide all of this land will just be a parking lot, and the people who want to keep it like natural can't do anything about it.
Yeah, I feel like there should at least be like a meeting where it's like of people that aren't all complete like, billionaires. You
Yeah.
have some actual people in there and they all go in a meeting. Billionaire is like, all right, so let's replace this. And then other people are like, let's not. And then he gets mad. And then everyone's like, stop being such a sucker.
Yeah, stop. Yeah,
Then he
stop
cries.
complaining about the fact that our planet is dying.
Yeah. Honestly, a lot of these things about like owning land, transforming it and stuff is just bad business practices. Because it doesn't like empty parking lots. That is an example. That's proof that there's no reason for there to be a parking lot there.
Also, another
Yeah.
I
thing.
would rather there be some elephants.
Another thing is, it's like the Panama Canal.
Oh yeah,
That was probably very bad for the environment.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
definitely yeah.
We
A lot
leveled
of water structures.
leveled an entire area, and it wasn't even supposed to be in Panama either. It's supposed to be in a different country.
It
Yeah.
was, yeah. Man, I need to go. Wait, sorry. This peep taste has been in my mouth for. Hang on, let me rephrase that. This chocolate pudding marshmallow flavored treat known as the name peep, which has nothing to refer to anything else that may or may not be similar, has left a horrible taste in my mouth. I'm gonna go get some water.
Yep.
Nerd. We chop down so much forest every year, and for what reason?
Profit.
Well, yeah, sucky.
That's literally just it.
Well, yeah, we remove 6 billion what does that say? Hectares of forest each year.
That sounds like a lot.
Okay, to put that in perspective, you have 6 million hectares per year. We are removing an entire Portugal every 2 years.
Oh my god. How many Frances is that?
Portugal is like a tenth the size of France.
Oh.
I think.
Oh damn!
Oh yeah, I see. I just told Michelle a very bad thing.
Oh, what is this bad thing?
The world loses 6 million hectares of forest each year.
Oh, I was going to actually bring up the Amazon forest, which
Oh yeah.
has let's see, lost what 211 million acres
Nice.
of forest, which is an area about 1/10 the size of the United States or China.
Nice. So, and if you don't know,
Not bad.
6 million hectares of forest each year, that means we lose an entire Portugal of forest every 2 years.
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. Nice.
We just love to eat wood.
Yeah, we just love to eat wood. I mean, unfortunately, the amount of paper that I consume on a day-to-day basis is actually accounting for at least like 1% of the production of like of tree felling.
Yeah, but it's like, what can we do? There's like at least 100 papers on my desk as we speak.
Yeah, and there's not gonna be that many papers when this ends because we're hungry.
People are like actually genuinely trying to like stop this.
Yeah.
That's good.
Like Mr. Beast did his thing.
Oh, Team Trees and Team C's.
Yeah, Team Trees and Team C's. Ecosia, the brand, what is it? The web searcher, search engine,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that.
as well. There's this guy in an African country, I don't remember which one, that like replanted like 200 acres of forest by himself.
Wow.
But that's all of that is likely null and void compared to
Yeah.
corporations and what they can do.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that like people shouldn't be trying because we should,
Yeah, obviously we should be trying.
but we should also be focusing more on corporations and companies that profit off destruction.
Honestly,
The
like,
main issue is there, which we should be aware of that, but we should not stop doing cool stuff. I actually used
Yeah.
a Cozy on my old laptop for a
Damn, I
while, and
also
the
use
reason
it
why I
for-
haven't been is I got a new one and I forgot to download it, so I might do it.
the reason
soon, 'cause why not?
the reason that I don't have a Kosia is right now is because I'm using Opera GX. Not
Oh
sponsored.
yeah.
Not sponsored,
Fair.
but we could be. Another thing that I wanted to bring up was
Well, actually,
cigarettes.
no.
I like them.
Do
I hate-
y'all eat your cigarettes with or without the shell?
You know, I like to start with little end bit. I like to go like like yum, like for the orange bit.
And it's like, yeah, yep, exactly.
Yep.
Nice. But I think it's fairly widely well known that the tobacco industry is really bad.
Mhm.
Oh
Always
yeah.
that you can
Horrible.
be. But on top of the fact that like nicotine and its vapors are bad for you in a bunch of amazing ways, in
Yeah.
both cigarette, cigar, and vape form. They're
Yeah.
also like filled with microplastics.
Which is super nice.
Yeah, they
On
contaminate.
top of the issues that nicotine just has by default, microplastics.
Yep.
Everything's got them.
They're everywhere, apparently.
Oh, I like to mention the little wax that you rub off of apples is edible and is not microplastic. So if there's wax on your apples, then it's fine. Anyways, yeah, I mean, listen, I have always despised like any form of drug because it's like it's all just it's so gross. It's so cigarettes smell awful. They do awful things and they
Mhm.
make people worse.
Yeah, I have cigarette smokers in my family.
Which is terrible, and I'm lucky to not.
Good for you.
Well, actually, I think my uncle does, but he does it so discreetly that like I didn't even know until like someone like told me. And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, what? And they're like, shut up. I'm like, okay.
It's a secret. You're not allowed to know.
No, it was. I think my sister went to Disneyland with our uncle, and she had a really fun time. But then she like smelled cigarettes, and she was confused. And then she looked around, and then she saw like for a split second, like my uncle just like put like a cigarette away, and she's like you know.
Nice.
It was funny. Anyways,
Well, I'm lucky that the person that smokes cigarettes in my family doesn't actually live with me.
yeah, that is
Yeah.
lucky.
So that's
I hate
good.
the smell so
Honestly,
much.
it does smell pretty bad.
That's the most upfront and like noticeable issue about it in the moment, and then like obviously everything else.
Yeah.
Microplastics is going to be a pretty recurring theme across all the episodes. And for the fourth, stay tuned. In the fourth one, we're going to be eating piles of microplastics. So
Yeah, it's gonna be so
That'll be
yummy
exciting.
for our tummy.
Or just make it plastics.
I love tasting colors. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a bite out of like like a I don't know, a Mario toy or like one of those cat keyboards. Mmm.
Is somebody eating ice?
No, I'm eating plastic.
Ah,
Did that just make everyone go silent?
I think it did.
Yeah.
No, I hate it when people eat ice.
Sorry, no, that was plastic. It's okay.
Nice.
Really tasty rocks on my
Yeah, but
windowsill.
I think we should start beginning like to wrap things up a little bit here.
Yeah. Oh.
Yummy.
For one, we should try naming a couple like save the
30s.
Earth type.
Oh, Earth Day was recently. That
Oh yeah,
was
Earth
cool.
Day was recently.
When was that?
When it was, which is the date is hang on. When is April 22nd. It was yesterday, guys.
Oh, no. Oh yeah,
Oh,
Earth Day was
okay.
yesterday. Go do that.
Pick up stuff off of beaches. That's what my stepmom did.
Mm-hmm. Yum.
Yummy.
Yeah.
Like, water is good. So as for like organizations and stuff, we already
Yeah, we talked about like
Ecosia. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Ecosia. And Team Trees. Are they still doing Team Trees?
no, I don't
Is that
think
still
so.
going?
I'm
Ah.
not sure. But for more like land oriented stuff, we have the EDF, if you know what that is.
I actually don't.
The Environmental Defense Fund.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's like because a lot of grass gets threatened by guns, so it's like you gotta go like, hey, whoa,
I'm
They're
like,
whoa,
yeah,
hey.
calm down, buddy. The Rainforest Alliance. Which they're all about.
That's a good one.
Yeah, they're all about like protecting, obviously, rainforests. Specifically.
Yeah.
Who would have guessed?
The Nature Conservancy.
Oh, Zach, are there gonna be links in the description to all of these?
No, you lazy bastards. Go find them yourself.
Alright. Hopefully you know how to spell. What else?
Maybe.
You have my house. You can mail money to my house, and I promise all 100% of it will go to charity.
Yep, definitely.
All of it.
I promise not to spend it on food.
If you see like a statue of me in the front of my house after you donating like money to me over like the multiple months, it's literally completely unrelated, and I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, also, wait. Sorry,
Water.
we're ending it off here. You got those awesome people that do art, that do jobs that, like, take care of this whole awful thing much better than us. But did we ever discuss what happens if you correctly guess what I'm drinking in my cup in the?
Oh, we did not.
Yeah, in the thumbnail.
Well, I believe I put that in the description of the first video.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, just as a heads up.
Yeah, but we should talk about it like on the podcast.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
If you can correctly guess what's in Alex's cup, like in our thumbnails, then we'll give you a kiss.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll give you a smooch.
Yep.
And
Little smooch.
and if you don't want that, you can also trade that into me approaching you at any time when you're at your house, and I'll just approach you and spit in your mouth, which is equally as good.
Yeah, he gives you a little bit of love.
Yeah, no, it's not love. It's just it's just an accessory.
It's just business.
It's just business, nothing
It's just
personal.
business.
This is a business kiss, a biz kiss.
Abyss.
That's not great.
Abyss.
Abyss. That's better.
A bris.
Brisket.
That's worse. That's better. 8 out of 10. This surely was an experience. This is something that happened
Yes.
to all of
Yes.
us, and we're making it happen to you.
Oh,
if
okay,
you support,
so, Alex,
yeah.
on the
Hi.
4th episode, you have to have a cup that you're just drinking out of.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna bring like an identical cup. I'm gonna make a cup out of marble, and I'm just gonna bring it. And
Like even if there's just cup, just like drink out of it periodically, even if there's like nothing inside.
I have plans, and I have plans, and the haters will get me. I have plans, and I cannot say what they are, or else the haters will get me.
Yo,
Anyways.
Actually, no. We should try recreating like the space, like the thumbnail in real life.
Yeah, someone get a silly string
Yeah.
that says "that smells nice." I'll bring just a cardboard cut of a fireplace. Are we still recording, by the way?
Yeah,
Is
we're
this
still-
all in there?
Yeah, this is still
Okay.
recording.
Yeah.
Well, this has been an episode of the Wildfire Side Chats podcast, and we still do not have a closer.
Smell you later.
Ha.